Hello and welcome to ButtStuff. It is Friday, the 26th of July, episode 51.
51.
I'm Jay.
I'm C.
And it's nice to see everyone again.
I
Look at you all there.
Oh,
Looking all
you.
sexy.
And
Sexy bastards, you.
Hello. Hello, you sexy for men, women, whatever, whatever, I don't care. Hello. Hello.
Good glorious day. It is National Bagel Fest Day.
Bagel Fest.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, but whatever that means, I want a bagel.
My first thought went to American Pie with a pie.
Ooh.
I was like, well,
Ooh.
you know.
Oh, I wonder if...
People are probably doing that.
I've never thought about it.
It would be
like
the most
that.
penetratable food item, actually. I would go for that over an apple pie.
I have heard of somebody penetrating a loaf of bread.
Yeah, I know someone who's done a Pringles can. They put stuff, like a glove in it, a latex glove, and filled it with stuff, and...
We need better friends.
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, a bagel, that's an interesting one, and I've never thought about it, and it must be a thing.
Yeah, I think that's what Bagel Fest is about.
Let us know, guys.
Yeah, happy Bagel Fest to you wanking in a bagel.
Yeah, you strange individuals.
Strange bagel fuckers. What else we got?
National Coffee Milkshake Day. Hopefully unrelated.
Why is everything like, okay, normal thing, happy coffee day. Nah, coffee milkshake.
Don't know why.
That's, yeah.
Nice, though.
Yeah, I'll take it. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, just an iced coffee.
And it is National Moth Week again.
Again. This week came along on one of our first episodes. Our first episode? Was it or second?
It was the first.
Was it?
Yes.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
That's amazing.
I think so.
No, I think we actually named it Queen of the Moths.
Oh, shit, we did.
Yeah, so I think it was second
I'm
episode.
completely wrong. Always.
No, you Queen.
Cut off the moths.
You have to do Queen of the Moths. So, happy Moth Week.
Another one who was Queen of the Moths is Liz Truss, and it is her 49th birthday today.
Happy birthday, Liz.
Yeah, she was Prime
49!
Minister. I know, oh my god, I know, oh bless her. But she was only in for like 2.5 minutes.
And those 2.5 minutes aged her about 55 years. I did not know she was 49, that poor woman.
She just looks awkward, like, all the time, like she doesn't want to be there, like she's just stood there like, I'm at the wrong party.
Yeah, she looks really socially awkward, like someone's put her there. She does not want to be there, and she has no way of hiding, because it's like, she's the people... She's the people. She's the reason people are there is for her to talk.
Yeah, and she's like, oh no.
Oh,
like, as horrified as I would be.
Yeah. Understandable, but we would never do that for our job.
No way, no.
And
God,
although
no.
we have, I definitely have fallen into my job. It wasn't something I proactively went for. So
that's very true.
Maybe the same happened to her.
Oh, can you imagine being like sort of like forced into be PM? Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No.
So happy birthday, Liz. Sorry.
Oh bless, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
just
Feel
best
sorry
stuff
for her
out
now.
of it, yeah.
Weirdly, like at the time, we were all like, "Oh God," but now she's probably the best, besides Boris.
Living her best life. Isn't
Yeah, she is.
Best
She is.
stuff out of it.
Yeah.
And another one who is excellent and
Yeah.
well
Good.
is Mick Jagger.
Is he?
He's 81.
Is he? Well.
Well, his name is Mick, not Keith.
Okay, he's not Keith. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
so-
we're not worried about
I
him.
think he's fine. Mick is quite a young name anyway, isn't it? I know
Yeah,
I've
it
seen
is.
the man. I have
Okay,
actually
yeah.
seen him, so obviously I know he's not a young man.
When did you see the man though? Because
Oh.
I remember this had been a while ago. Your mum was around.
Oh yeah, like 2019.
Yeah, lots happened since then.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of people have died since then.
Oh, he didn't look great then, no.
No, I bet he didn't.
No, he hadn't looked great for a number of centuries.
However, we trust him more than a Keith.
Exactly.
Sorry, Keith Richards. I know.
And,
Sorry.
I mean, I may as well say it now. We were beaten by a Keith yesterday.
We were. Oh, we went to a pub quiz. So we've decided all the shit that we've been learning the last year, excellence we've been learning the last year,
Yeah.
would come in useful. So what we did is we thought, right, okay, we'll take the hubbies and off we go down to the nearby pub quiz. And it was really fun, actually. But the problem was, Keith.
Keith was the problem. It's him.
Keith was the problem. And also it was like a bingo one, wasn't it? Like we thought we'd be all clever and we actually smashed the music round.
I think we got one wrong.
Yeah.
And that was my fault.
No, it wasn't. No one's fault. Doesn't
no,
matter.
right, no.
No. It was Jeff's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Oh my
sorry,
god!
Jeff!
Oh my god! The quizmaster was called Jeff, and
He was spelt wrong.
he's different. Yeah,
Yeah.
spelled with the X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
S-E-X-X. That's so gross. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a
very
Welsh word.
yeah.
But yeah, he buggered us over because we would have won.
Yeah, but it was done in a bingo style situation.
So it's like you answer your hard to explain, hard to comprehend.
Yeah, answer your answers, and then you mix them up, and then they call out the answers in a mixed up fashion, and then you have to cross your off in a bingo fashion.
In a line.
So it was kind of a game of quiz, but also bingo. So you had to get the answers right which we did, but we didn't get we weren't lucky enough to get the bingo bit.
No, and
Anyway.
everyone's was different. Oh, so bizarre, so weird. Oh, I couldn't cope.
No.
Too much.
But what we did learn is that we've learnt a lot. And not as much as Jeff.
It's still not as much as we thought, though. Keith, you mean?
Oh, yeah, Keith.
Bloody Keith.
Oh, no, Jeff was good. Jeff was
Jeff was good. Yeah, he was the quizmaster.
Yeah, I forget. Oh, he's fine. Oh, we don't mind him.
No, he was great, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, Keith and his quizzes had been revising.
Yeah.
They're probably reg.
They've been listening to us.
Oh.
They got all their revision from us.
Yeah, well, they haven't got brains like us.
No.
Must be lovely.
They don't share custody of a single brain. And it happens to be
brain
leaking. It's a punctured air mattress.
Exactly, like a flaccid balloon. You know, one that's been there for ages and is shriveled and everything.
It's also outside in a lane where it's been rained on. For some reason, it just makes it worse. It's just not it's not in a good state. So we weren't in
mossy.
Yeah. Mossy, gross. Yeah, anything else though anyway, before we just go on. We've saying how positive we've been since this, and now we've got a mossy brain, so...
Sell.
Oh yeah.
Very little. It's Helen Mirren's birthday, she's 79.
Oh, okay.
She's a sexy bitch.
Now, she looks better than Liz Truss.
Oh yeah.
A hell of a lot better.
Oh, she looks excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, she's lovely as well,
She
I think.
is.
I think she's one of those ones that are just excellent.
The one that we like, you know? Like, there's no problems, and hopefully...
And like Kevin Spacey, whose birthday it is also. He's 65. Right, but
He's
I
very
thought
problematic.
he was a wrong-un.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. So, but also, he was cleared on this day, actually, which is quite nice, I guess, on his birthday last year.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, and it was something to do with a man before.
Oh.
Because I've just written pedo next to it, but I've crossed it out now, because when I
so he's
checked,
not a pedo
I
now.
don't think there is anything. I don't know. Maybe it was a young man. I don't know.
That's a rabbit hole to go down if we ever can be bothered. I don't think it's one we can be bothered with
I
now.
can't be asked. He's been done anyway.
Yeah, someone else has done it.
So yeah, happy birthday him. But that was a lovely, excellent birthday for last year.
Oh, it would have been.
Well, yeah,
being cleared of all
amazing.
that and being like, hello, no, don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Okay, happy birthday.
Nice. I know. Yeah, I think it's okay. But I'm glad I read that because I thought he was wrong.
Yeah, so do I, and I always get him confused with Kevin Bacon.
And me. Kevin Bacon looks terrifying, but I think is actually lovely.
He does look terrifying, doesn't he?
Plays like a bit of a villain or sometimes funny.
I only really remember his face from, you know, that advert, and he was like, 5 degrees from Kevin Spacey. Is it him?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and then that's it, really.
Me too. It's his own fault because he said that.
Yeah, and
I also was confused as well.
You can never be in a film again because I'll never remember you. It's only from this advert from 20 years ago when we had TV licenses.
Yeah.
That. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah, sorry, hello.
Sandra Bullock's birthday.
Oh,
she's 60. Oh my god.
She's so good.
I love her so much.
Me too. What's your go-to Sandra Bullock film? Like, what would you think of her?
Practical Magic.
Oh, of course, yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, mine would be probably one of the only films I've ever watched in my life, Miss Congeniality.
I can't remember it.
I've seen it. I'm sure we watched it together on like a school trip to Austria or something when we were on a 28-hour coach trip.
Oh, remember?
Yeah, it was awful. Hot.
Remember watching Grease?
Yes, many times.
And I also was asleep probably for a lot of it.
Yeah, you were. That was probably it. We also watched Happy Gilmore.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Oh, yeah, that was the first time I seen Grease.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, the first time I probably saw Happy Gilmore.
Really?
Yeah, I never really grew up with that sort of film. Well, film. I never really liked Adam Sandler.
How funny.
I know.
It was one of the few films that I had that I recycled when I couldn't sleep, which was every night. So
okay, yeah.
It was that Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
And The Wedding Singer.
Yeah, okay, so they are good films, but they weren't on my list.
It was just what I had.
Yeah. I didn't have a telly in my room.
Oh, some other things are some nonsense. But then you kill them then, and you associate them with
the trauma?
Yeah, the anxiety.
Okay.
Of not being able to sleep because you're waiting for a murderer to come in and kill you and your family.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't want that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. I was probably quite blessed I had no telly in my room.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mum.
Yeah. So there we are. So
thank you for that.
Don't know how we've got onto that. It's also Jason Statham's birthday. He's
Jason
57.
Statham, happy birthday.
My mum loved him. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. He plays that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's alright, is he?
Yeah, no, I've not heard anything bad.
No.
No.
Not yet, but bloody hell, it's just coming out about everyone, isn't it?
Yeah,
anyway, do you know who died on this day?
Who?
Ed Gein.
No.
Yeah.
I do know. I didn't know he was dead.
Oh.
I missed that. When did he die?
1984.
So before I was alive.
Yeah, so
I wasn't around for it. Yeah,
yeah.
I missed his life as well, to be honest. So
you created his livingness.
Yeah, I did. I didn't know he was one of the ones. You know what we're like with serial killers and stuff. It's like, okay, well, you kind of know the ones that are alive, like BTK. It's probably just him. There are others, but I just can't remember any of them.
Is he still alive?
He was. Is he dead? No, he's been doing shit lately.
Is he?
He's up to stuff, and he's all like trying to hog the limelight still.
Is he really?
Unless he's died. Rolf Harris has died lately, haven't he?
That was a few years ago.
Yeah.
I think,
There's a lot of people that die in, like, a lot of... They're all dead now.
There's another guy called Daniel Fuchs, who died on this day in 93. He was a screenwriter. He died when he was 84. It's just because he's got a funny name.
Yeah, no Fuchs given.
Daniel Fuchs.
He fuked it up on this day.
Yes, absolutely. And Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, no, that is a sad one.
Last year.
Yeah, actually, I do remember that.
So sad.
It didn't feel that recent. I felt Ed Gein had died, like... I don't know. Well, he hasn't died, so he's alive.
Oh my god! So you've birthed Ed Gein.
I birthed Ed Gein, and she died a lot long. Yeah, I don't want to.
Hope your son's not a reincarnation of Ed Gein.
Oh, let's hope not.
Never mind.
No.
Oh god, we've said too much.
We have said too much. Like, NDA, take it back, retraction. Did you have any more HBDs, RAPs, or anything?
No, that's it. I think it's best we leave them alone now before we create a monster.
Okay, good, because I'm going to give you some shit talk.
Shit me.
I'm going to shit you. So I'm going to tell you about toilets. I'm going to just tell you how bogging they were in the 12th century, 11th century.
Okay.
Just because I want to paint a little picture for you first. So, toilets, they weren't really a thing, really. Well, they were a little bit in, like, castles. They were bits in churches. They weren't really a thing, but they were mainly chamber pots. Like, in London, you just piss or shit in a chamber pot and lob it in a like, in the street.
In the gutter.
Yeah, if you were in a monastery or a monk dwelling or a church... Monk. You love monks, don't you?
It's just so funny.
Monk. Why are they funny?
Because my one said before, he's getting annoyed. You know when you get annoyed?
I remember, yeah.
And you're like, fucking, but he was like, fucking monk. It's like, oh, that's not very threatening. And
fuck him.
Like, he was angry, and then it turned into I was laughing at him. So now everything's fucking monk.
Fucking monk. I did wonder because we've been fucking a monk for
many months.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think a year.
Yeah, and then we started playing Valhalla, and you got to fuck the monks up on that.
Excellent.
So it's ever long.
Ever long
monk.
Constant monk and fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you about monks that weren't fucked, so it's quite nice. So they lived a happy, healthy life. I'm not going to tell you anything about monks, but usually they if you had something like a chapel or a church or something, they'd have like a latrine. So latrines were quite gross. So you'd have some that you would just shit into, like, I guess you'd go into like a cement pot thing, communal cement pot thing. You would shit into it. It would go down to the underneath the area, which was either shallow, in which case people come and collect the things like once a week or whatever.
My favourite.
Lovely, delightful. Yep, delight. Oh, imagine.
I'm going to get rid of all my crystals. Collect some shit.
I don't know what they were doing with it.
No,
but delightful, isn't it?
Is
well,
it?
The other option is you just dig a really, 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 really big pit. And you just never do anything with it. Just never for the life of day ever to be seen again. And you just... the sort of shit would go down
like
into
a
there.
fertiliser, I guess.
Guess if you want to. Just a big pit of shit.
Yeah, but would it not work well at all?
Well, I don't know. You tend to use, like, vegetarian animals, don't you? For shit fertiliser. I don't think you can use meat eating. Maybe the monks were... Well, it tends to be sort of that way, doesn't it? Something to do, like, dog shit is bad for you because it can give you sort of bacteria in it, and I don't know if that's from eating the meat.
It's because they lick their ass.
And they are boggers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, toilets.
Don't eat dog shit.
Do not eat it. And also, where is white dog shit these days? Let's move on from that.
The mystery still remains.
It still remains.
It does.
But yeah, some people as well, like in castles, what they would do is they'd have like in like the turrets and stuff, they'd have a little building popped out the side, which was literally, it's not a building, it's a toilet. And you would shit down and it would just go into the moat.
I've seen.
And then in the summer...
It would get arse suspended over nothing.
Yeah, just Nicky ass, anus.
Like, in a plank.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, hello, the sea.
Yeah, or the moat.
Yeah.
If it's the moat, it get bogging because obviously it's all stagnant and gets all gross.
And shit.
And shitty. But yeah, so that's just the first little picture I wanted to just paint you and the Jeffs.
Nice.
Now, this day in 1184...
Yeah.
Now, there was, before this, a couple of weeks before, a couple of months before, who the fuck cares, doesn't matter. This is not juicy at all, so I'm just going to give you 3 names and move on from that.
Okay.
Okay. There's a guy, Landgrave Louis III. Don't know.
His name is Landgrave.
I don't know if that's a title, but I'm assuming I like Landgrave.
I like that for
Yeah,
name.
I do.
Landgrave Louis III.
Landgrave Leith Louis III.
Oh,
ButtStuff.
Oh, ButtStuff, Buckle Up Road.
But he's actually of Thuringia, wherever that is. It's not in the UK. This is in Erfurt.
Why does it sound like a fantasy land?
I don't know. It
like
does, doesn't it?
Fairies or something.
Well, there's another guy as well, Archbishop Conrad of Mainz.
That sounds very boring.
Sounds American
like
as well to me.
So
Yeah.
like sewage.
Yeah. Well, that's a way.
Exactly, yeah.
So they had a big old feud over some land. Let's just leave it at that. Those two, whatever. Feud gets a bit bad. Everyone's like, oh no, what's going to happen? It's like, I don't even know how a feud gets bad. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. But it gets bad enough for King Henry III of Germany. He later goes on to become the conqueror or something of the great Roman Empire or the old nation of that. I don't care. I don't know. It's happened. It's done. It's in the past. It happened in 1184. Whatever. So he decides he's already going to Poland, deal with some wars and some shit going on. So he's like, right, let's bring everyone together. Let's all get to this big old church. So they all go to this church. They have something called a diet, which is like a court summon thing. Don't know why they call it a diet. But it turns out there was like 300 people then. They're all in this church. They're having a nice old time. They're all watching the debate between the kings there as well. These are all really like royal people as well, so they're really high up. Yeah. Which is, yeah. So, there they are arguing away, and all of a sudden, the floor gives way. Yeah. So they're not on the top. So they're at the top floor. Floor gives way. 300 or nearly 300 people plummet down to the second floor, or to the ground floor. Everything else gives way. They plummet straight through, right into the cesspit.
Oh no!
It's a bit gross. 60 people died
in the shit.
In the shit. So people either died of like drowning in it. Some people died from the just the fall, and some people died of the fumes.
That's the worst.
All
surely.
monk shit that has been building up there for months and months, well, years and years and years. Fuck a monk shit.
Really, really bad. That's really bad.
It really killed off loads of nobles. 60 nobles as well. They were all like different people all nobling. I'm imagining like Bridgerton, but you know when they're all dancing. Yeah, all nobling. When they're all dancing in Bridgerton, like all nice. And imagine then just like, oh sorry, all the shit. And then they, all dying.
Oh
but
my god.
Okay, I said all the names are done, but these are some funny ones. So these guys died as well. Which is funny. It's 1184. They'd be dead by now anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And they were rich. But I don't know why I liked it, but Burgmeister, brewer of Warshit. Oh, Warshit, sorry.
Oh my god, why does he sound like a relative of Dwight Schrute?
I thought the same.
Oh my god.
So he died, bless him. R.I.P. Burgmeister, brewer of Warshit. So did Count Heinrich... Warshit. Count Heinrich, first of Schwarzburg, the Count. Dead, dead.
Count.
And also Count Burgrave Burchard of Wartburg. All dead. We lost 3 heroes.
I can't believe there were people who survived.
Well, the king survived only because he was like not in the latrine, but I guess where the latrines went up in the rooms a bit.
Yeah.
So he was in an alcove. He was so lucky that the whole floorboards. He was just like, he fucked off out of there ASAP. He doesn't even stay around to try and help. He's like, bye.
The captain of the Concordia.
Yeah, I think he's just literally shits himself. He's probably like, I could deal with this. Yeah, he was in the right place for it, but also,
no. That's not ideal.
That's not fair. What are you going to say?
I was going to say it's not for me.
It's not for me. No,
it was for them.
That's not my cup of tea. No,
I would hope I would have been killed by the fall.
I hope I would have just been not. We wouldn't have been there. We're not invited.
No,
it's
I'm
fine.
not knobbly.
No, we're not knobbly.
Certainly not knobbly.
Not
enough
knobbly
to be invited
enough.
anywhere like that. No, definitely not.
That's fine.
God.
That's fine. We would have been the ones to like onlook and report and stuff. It's fine.
Yeah, watching from afar.
Yeah,
and be like,
from
afar.
God,
can you believe that? Can you believe that just happened?
Lol. Yeah. Anyway, R.I.P. R.I.P. Burgmeister, brewer of Warshit, and the rest of you.
That's a ridiculous name.
It's the best name. It's just the best name.
I do love a weird name, though.
Yeah, me too.
It is my favourite, absolutely.
But yeah, that's my news. Do you have any news?
I was thinking about some other toilets that I've seen.
You don't leave the house.
Not in real life.
Oh, okay. On The Sims. That's the only time you leave your house is to go on The Sims.
No, on the internet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one. Okay, cool.
And, like, there was these other ones like that, like, where you, like, the wall.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, an alcove out of it into, like, a little, like, wooden area where you chat. But then it goes, like, down. and like it goes down like really far. There was all obviously different kinds on there. Oh, they were just so minging, and then there'd be like people in the bottom like to deal with it,
coming along and dealing and picking it all up, and that's why we got the plague. Okay, it's not why. It's not going to help things.
Certainly not going to help things. No. Don't roll around in shit. Basically.
No, don't do that. You might get impetigo.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking worse than that.
Yeah, I think you will. You won't get the fucking death.
God, Mel.
And also, just the scent isn't going to be very nice.
No, exactly.
But no.
So, on this day in history, we have got a bunch of things that I know nothing about.
Okay, tell me. Hit me, go.
Yeah.
You want to give us smack, smack, smack?
Yeah, I'm going to give you boom, boom.
Excellent.
So, 1775, the US Continental Congress created the US Post Office.
That's all words to me. Great. Well done. Thank you.
The Post Office.
Oh, the Post Office I got. But US Congress of Congregations, or whatever you said.
Yeah, Congdon Cumberbatch.
Yeah, him. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well done then. Thank you.
1945, Clement Attlee became PM in this country.
No idea.
Labour, no.
Nope.
And in 1945 was the Nagasaki bombing.
Oh, okay. Now I've heard of that. And actually, moving on to it, I do think I know about the other guy, because wasn't he if you said the Labour, wasn't he when Iron Bevan came in? He was the health minister for him.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Granddaddy, mi abuelo, and Iron Bevan.
He's an excellent, I think. I think he was good, I think.
Yeah,
I think he was.
I think they were all a bit mad when there was a bit of a shock, wasn't it, when Labour came in then. Anyway, we know a bit about something. That would have been handy for the pub quiz. And we're not going to say anything about Nagasaki, because I don't know, and I'm going to insult someone.
Yeah,
accidentally.
sure you will.
So let's not.
In 1965, the Republic of the Maldives gained independence from Britain.
Oh, that's nice for them.
For them, yeah.
Yeah, not for
Imagine
us.
we still had the Maldives.
Imagine that we were also independent from there, though.
From Britain. Yeah, we're sovereign citizens. This bloody
Just
place.
me and you. No, but Wales. That'd be nice.
Oh, that'd be good, yeah.
Yeah.
Independent from Britain. It's like, we're leaving. It's like, you're the only ones that live here. It's like, I know.
Yeah.
You don't want to be part of it anymore.
But we also don't want to leave, so this is our house.
Yeah.
This is our little country, is this house.
That's so silly. I love it so much.
Let's try it.
Yeah, we'll give that a crack.
Yeah.
On this day in 1972, Elvis and Priscilla filed for legal separation because I've said it before. He was a pedo.
Yeah, tell me a bit about that, even though you told me about it 45 times.
She was 14 when they got married.
When they got actual legally married as well. How is that?
Her parents signed it off because they were like, oh, amazing, like our daughter's going to have like a nice, successful hubby.
A paedophile, though?
Yeah, a nice, successful pedo.
Why would you...
But she did.
Why? Yeah, I didn't even think it would be legal to marry a 40, even with parental assistance. She does need parental assistance to get there. She can't drive there.
No, I don't know. It was all different then, though, wasn't it?
Oh well, but it's all done now, I guess. And I don't want to, everyone loves Elvis. I don't want to shit everyone all the time.
So it's funny how certain people are. It's okay.
Yeah,
but
I don't like Elvis. Just disclaimer, I never actually cared for him. But
no, he's a sexy bastard.
He's not. He died on the loo. There's a big old bugger like the fucking King Henry VIII.
Yeah, afterwards, yeah, but when he was younger.
Yeah, but a lot of people were sexy bastards when they were younger. I just don't care about that.
We're sexy bastards now.
Sexiest.
Yeah.
Sexiest bastards every day. Bastards.
You just heard me flick my waistband like on my what it feels like maternity shorts.
Is that to show how sexy you are?
Yeah, because I'm all like full and round.
You're all being sexy and all.
Pulled them all up right the way up to my chin. Yeah.
Excellent.
In 1993, a Boeing 737-500 crashed in South Korea, killing 66 people.
Oh, shit, son.
Yeah. In 2017, Trump announced a policy banning trans people from the military.
Do you know, I remember that actually happening. Is that reversed? No, we don't know. Probably should be.
Yeah,
well, who knows? Should be.
In 2018, Paul McCartney had a secret gig in the Cavern in Liverpool.
Oh, that's nice for him.
I
don't know why I don't like Paul McCartney now as well. Something about his stupid
I didn't like him for a long time. I think my mum didn't like him and it rubbed off on me.
Yeah, maybe it's rubbed off on me now.
But he's all right. I think he's all right. It's not his fault he's alive, is it?
He's not hurt me, but it's just like... What is it about your face?
Not as bad as John Lennon either way, but...
No.
And on this day last year, Kevin Spacey was cleared, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's
well
all.
Well done, Kev.
Yeah, it all gets, it's all interlinked and all that, isn't it?
It is. Well, we've been saying, haven't we, about how, like, a lot of the stuff we talk about just randomly... pops up like a day or two later. And then it's not like on Facebook when you're talking about something and it pops up on the ads, which is also creepy, but we have figured it out that they have microphones. So, like, okay, they should not have it. Fuckers. Get away, Facebook, now, if you're listening, you wank. But at the same time, like, we know. But it's like, we will say something, me and you, and it will happen in the future, like a week later.
Yeah.
Or a year later, but it's the case.
Very strange.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Maybe we can create... Like that time I created that mole rat thing.
Oh,
I thought it into existence.
And then it just existed. Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was really good.
I'm not a formed dog.
Yeah, we are good at... Well, guys, if you want to help us... we're saying we're good at manifesting things. We're not doing a very good job, though. We're just manifesting weird shit. Yeah. So, yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we're not doing it properly, but we're trying.
We're having a good go.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
We got good intentions.
We do. Do you have any more history, or do you want me to tell you something that happened this day?
Yeah.
You do, or you want me to tell you?
Tell me.
I want you to tell me.
I would like.
I sound a bit too jovial for this.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I do, because it's actually some brutal murders.
Oh, cool.
I'm so sorry. And actually, it's close. It's on our doorstep. That's the only reason I'm bringing that up.
Bloody shit.
Well, it's in Llanharry, in the Rhondda Cynon Taf, in Wales.
Shit.
It's happened in 1993, so it was in our timeline, our existence timeline. And it was, like one of Wales' most prolific murders. Is one of their, still unsolved technically, but I'll tell you a little bit about that. So basically, bless them, Meghan and Harry Two's two pensioners, living their best life, living on a farm in Llanharry, sort of on the outskirts, big bit of land, living their life. Their bodies were found in a cowshed on the farm, buried under hay. They basically both been shot in an execution style with a shotgun, which is very surprising because we don't have guns here.
Farm, though.
Yeah, that's what it was. It seems that way. And they were his as well, but they'd gone missing previously, like 6 months prior.
Oh, my.
Anyway, it was no forced entry. They also found out that, they didn't find out. It was quite evident. There was loads of teacups. They'd set out the good china. They were expecting a guest, basically. So it was all a bit strange. So a guy now, his son-in-law, Jonathan Jones, was arrested, and his fingerprints were found on the mug. He was in a lot of debt, and apparently there was talks about him doing they had life insurance, and he'd gone into debt, which he kept secret from his wife. All this.
Who's his daughter?
Who's their daughter? So,
yeah. Their daughter. And
their daughter. He's the son-in-law.
He's the add-on, yeah.
Yeah. So, but he lived in Essex. So they arrest him. They pretty much got him down. He's the one. But she then, and he does get sent down with all the evidence. He unfortunately gets sort of acquitted based on a technical thing in court. No. So it was because something to do with when they were doing the ruling. So it sounds like it was him. But the worst thing was the daughter. She took all the, all the life savings and all the inheritance, put it into his court case. Didn't need to get him out of prison. So she's the one that got him acquitted. So if it was him, Jonathan Davis, I'm going to come and shit you, okay? Because that sounds really mean.
So he didn't get any life insurance then?
She did.
She got it?
She got it, yeah. And she was still with him. She supported him through prison.
So none of them had the money? Because they spent it on the court case?
Yeah, I guess so.
They killed him for absolutely no reason then?
Absolutely no reason except to spend a year in prison.
That's ludicrous.
Yeah, I guess maybe it might have, they might have had some left over, but... Yeah, I just thought that was really shit.
That's horrible.
I know. But also, like I said, in Wales.
So, what, did she leave him, though?
No. She stuck through him. The whole prison.
With him?
I don't know now. I don't know where he is. It was 31 years ago. 31 years ago on this day.
His name John Davis?
John Davis. Which is not a non-uncommon name here. It's like one of the most... Didn't we have a music teacher called Mr. Jonathan Davis? I feel we did. In fact, I feel there was a few teachers.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's a couple of knocking about the place.
So I'm sorry for the sad news. Please bring me up and give me something happy now.
Oh, okay. Well, King Charles?
Yes.
And bloody Horseface.
Horseface?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Camilla, yeah.
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 He has made the Golden Guernsey Goat royal. So it's now called the Royal Golden Guernsey Goat.
Right, okay.
The ginger goat.
So he's not even gold. It's Harry. It's Harry's replacement. They're replacing Harry with a goat.
Oh, God, they are.
That's ridiculous. So that goat outranks everyone in the military. I'm assuming.
I don't really know how that works. But yeah, it's got some sort of royal status. So I don't know. I guess crazy, though.
My husband was outranked by a goat when he was in the military.
That's quite embarrassing. They love their goats, don't they?
Fucking love a goat.
Goats and horses.
Yeah.
And
sheep. No sheep, actually.
I don't know any sheep.
I don't know any sheep.
Oh, actually, there was that one sheep lived by us, but anyway, doesn't matter.
It wasn't like a military sheep, was it? It was
it was a pet sheep.
It was a sheep that used to go for walks around the block.
Why is it
with
so
its
cute,
owner.
though?
It was adorable. It's like, I've got an unconventional animal, and I'm going to show you all.
How silly! You would so expect that from Wales as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
with
like
my sheep.
We don't help ourselves, do we?
No,
not really.
No, they do call it just for the Jeffs. They were in anywhere else that's not in the UK. Actually, yeah, well, they do commonly call us sheep shaggers. And I'm going to tell you. No, I do know why.
Go on.
Okay, this is why, because I was just trying to re-jog that in my brain. This wasn't planned, and I had to just wonder if it's in there. It is.
Well done.
So, in the days of when cattle wrestling and sheep wrestling now was illegal, you would get like a finger cut off for, what was it? It was a finger cut off for having sex with a sheep, but a hand cut off for wrestling. So when the Welsh were wrestling sheep, all they would say is, no, I wasn't wrestling it, I was fucking it. And then they'd have less of a issue.
So they'd keep more digits.
Keep more limbs. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
So there you are. We were just we weren't fucking your sheep, we were stealing them.
Yeah.
And if we were fucking your sheep...
You were stealing our fingers.
Yeah. And they stole our ability to speak Welsh.
Yeah, and they stole our village for a reservoir.
We'll have to go into this on St. David's Day, because we've discussed this. We've discussed a lot, and we never actually aired it, did we? We've got a lot of grievances. No, it was the St. David's Day episode that fucked.
Oh, rubbish.
I know. So we've got all this to tell them all.
Oh, I feel like we've talked about it with them.
We've talked about it together.
Oh, guys.
And we've got to wait a year now, until next March, before we can do another one, because...
Oh, my God, remember that episode? That was a nightmare.
That was a nightmare.
Heck.
And that was when your dad was bitten by a cat.
Stupidness.
Of course it was. Anyway, anything else? Any good?
So, there's a 13-year-old 16-foot Brazilian boa called Ronaldo that has been living alone for the last 9 years in the city of Portsmouth College.
In the UK?
Yeah. And it's pregnant.
What?
Via parthenogenesis, which is where it's called Ronaldo, but apparently it's a female.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's my absolute favourite.
They can, a lot of reptiles can just replicate. They don't need no man.
Do you know, I didn't know snakes could do it, but I think bearded dragons have done it once or twice, really randomly, and it's shocked everyone in bearded dragon groups I'm in.
Silly. Oh my God, how cute is that?
I know, just like, you know what? I'm going to shit an egg for you.
There was
ponder this.
A stingray that was pregnant via parthenogenesis that died recently. I can't remember where it was. I think it was in America somewhere. But
I love her.
Yeah, they were watching that. I was sort of keeping an eye on it. Oh, it's so cute. Why did they do it, though? Why are you just having a baby? Been living alone for 9 years. Oh, my God, how cute. Pragananant.
Do they have a lifey to the Pragananant Ronaldo?
Ronaldo Pragananant.
The excellent queen.
Oh, what a good gift.
I do want to see her.
16-foot, 13-year-old. What
absolute
a beast.
Fucking beauty. Do you know what? Like a big Amazon woman, and I love her.
Oh, yes, she is.
Good girl.
Big and cumbersome.
Excellent.
I love her the
excellent
most.
Species.
Yes.
God bless her. Good girl.
So, we talked about Jack Black and Kyle as well, that this tour has been cancelled, and we're hoping that actually what it is they can't be arsed.
Yeah.
And they just want to go on a golfing holiday. So they just be like, should we create a diversion?
Yeah.
And they're going golfing. And Biden's joining them. Yeah,
so we've come to this conclusion because we dislike the thought that Jack Black, because he's one of the ones that's safe in our mind.
We were literally just saying the other day, he's excellent and nothing bad has happened around him.
And I understand, I do like Jack Black, and this is why I fail to acknowledge that he's turning his back on his best friend. I understand. We just think they're in cahoots, is what we want to say.
This is what we're telling ourselves. Yep. Because if there's any theories now that we don't like and we can't change them, and there's nothing we can do about it, we're just going to change the narrative and just completely make up a story about it. So yeah, they're going on a golfing holiday. All sorts of shit must have gone on. Loads of things that we haven't created the actual story for yet.
Do you know, that's the problem. There's so much shit that's gone on that actually hasn't actually gone on yet, and we didn't realise.
I guess the problem is
history, haven't we?
We've got to literally rewrite history now with fantasy, right? But also then, does that get the people off if they've wronged? Is that they don't deserve that, do they?
Yeah, that's also true. But Jack Black, until
proven otherwise,
at the moment they're just on a nice golfing holiday,
or maybe they're going into space or something.
Or I reckon they're just going on a festival, or they're just going in a big RV,
Vegas.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they're going
into space.
Yeah, whatever they
like
would, just whatever. But it's a choice, and it's not. This is not.
I'd never shit you or leave
I
you
would
if
never,
you said a
ever.
funny thing or a wrong thing. Like, okay,
Ever.
like, it's not politically correct. And I know he probably shouldn't. No, he should not. You know what? After the things they've sang about, and it's his birthday.
It's his birthday.
It's my birthday. I'll say what I want.
How dare you? You told me to make a wish. That's my wish.
Yeah.
You cannot take
You
away
can't-
my freedom of speech.
Can't censor my wish.
All you
if
could
that's
have
my
said,
wish.
how dare you?
That's true.
All he could have said was, well, that's very naughty. And I don't agree with that.
Yeah, do you know, actually, that
It's
was
your wish. It is your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Not bloody, well.
No, it's okay. They're on a golfing holiday. Let's move on from it because you're about to get sad about it all, aren't
Not
you?
bloody golf. Well, have you got a confession?
I have indeed got a confession, and this one I did tickle me. I hope I haven't told you this one before because I keep forgetting. So I've got a big list of confessions I picked them from because I've done my confession homework previously.
Excellent.
And
you
then
have.
I know I've done. It's in the curriculum. Anything I found funny went in there, and then when I deliver them to you, they're new to me again. Forgotten. This one might have forgotten. Might have already told you. So Jeff's out there, Jay out there. Soz in advance, if already cured.
Okay.
However, I was in Tesco with my adult daughter. She'd gone ahead. I found her in the freezer aisle and thought it would be funny to shove her in. She fell in. I laughed a lot, then looked up to see said daughter at the end of the aisle. I shoved a random stranger in. I'd said
you
it.
have.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to give you another one. So, but in a minute, you give me yours first.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, then I've got two.
Okay.
In that case, then.
Excellent.
Because this one, you might also know about this one because it might be you.
Okay.
I had a one-night stand with a celeb chef while my husband was working abroad. My girlfriends know and bought me his book for Christmas. I was mortified when I opened it in front of the family.
Is it Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, it was you and
It was
Gordon,
definitely
wasn't
me.
it?
The only problem is you haven't bought my Gordon Ramsay. You haven't bought the book for me.
No, and also, I can't imagine you opening it in front of your family. But still,
No, true.
none of it is correct.
None of that has happened.
No, but you wished it was you.
I wish it was me and good old Gordo. Do you know what, John? The husband. Sorry, that if me and the husband, we have a sort of agreement.
Yeah.
And we've had this agreement for like 10 years. We got a list of 3. In fact, completely forgot about this agreement because we made it up about 8 years ago.
Oh, nice.
But Gordon Ramsay was one of them in there,
Wow.
and Idris Elba.
Can you alter them as time goes by?
Well, considering we haven't discussed the list in 8 years and we've got married and had a kid since then, the
Time
goalposts
is-
may have changed.
Surely the time is now.
Well, he's not in your house right now, good old Gordo, so I can't.
No.
Sad.
Well, not that I haven't got him out for display purposes.
Okay, well.
Gordo.
Gordo. Well, I've got another confession.
Go on then, give me the one.
I have a confession.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to, actually, guys, this would be really nice, because we're not far off certain, like, listening views and watcher views and stuff on certain things. Maybe if you want to take some inspiration on this, you can. I'm a head teacher. My head of music has recently recorded an album of his own music. It's not my cup of tea, but I keep it on repeat on Spotify because I love that he hasn't given up on his dreams.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Isn't it? Isn't that the cutest little thing?
It's so sweet.
AK, hint, Jeffers. No, we're messing. It's fine. We're not far off anyway. It's really nice that we, exist and we're still on there and we're doing a thing and it's still a year on and we're still growing. It's nice.
We definitely still exist.
Yeah, we do.
100%.
I know.
Yeah.
But you said you had a
Much to some people's dismay.
Yes, what was his name?
Our
first
Mr.
troll.
Burns. Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns, our first troll.
It's alright, because what we've done is actually we've made Mi Abuelo, into a full track.
Yeah, we have now.
So, if you
Mi
hated it the
Abuelo.
first time, you're really going to hate it the second time.
I don't know how you can. It's such an improvement. Actually,
So-
should we give a rendition? You're going to hear it.
Bum, bum, bum. Mi abuelo, mi abuela. Yes.
Estoy bien.
Bien.
So,
Although,
you're welcome, guys.
is that
Sorry.
not exactly the same as the first time?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we might edit that out.
It's the music that makes it, really.
Yeah, it is. It's that fact it's actually all southern, northern, western. We got there eventually. It's a western. It's a western, southern, northern song.
Oh my god, we need to do different versions. Eastern, Northern, Western, Southern.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's our next version.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna flog this horse until it's dead,
Yes.
like a western.
They're gonna love it. Oh yes, enjoy it now.
But did you say you had another confession?
I've got another one if you fancy it.
I'll take one.
A little secret,
I'll take a secret little
bonus
another
one.
confession.
Boss made the mistake of putting me in charge of the office stationery cupboard after the last person was taken off their duty because of thefts recently. Because of the thefts, I secretly put a webcam in the cupboard. I now have 3 videos of the boss and his secretary cheating.
Oh my god, that is excellent. What are they doing with that?
Bonking in a cupboard. I don't know.
That information will get you a right promotion to the king.
God, could you though?
You would be ballsy. That would be really ballsy.
Oh,
but
yeah,
you know
you would
what?
act different, wouldn't you? You'd
Oh
be
my
like,
God, I would just
no.
I'd be like, oh. Yeah, without even telling them, you'd just be like, the audacity of you.
Yeah, like imagine if they like pulled you in for something, or like or they were like made a remark, and you're just like, really?
You just have to say enough little tiny hints, just leave enough crumbs, just enough paranoia,
just so that they know,
but they don't know you know.
Yeah,
like the Friends situation. They know we know. They don't know that we know that they know,
but they suspect.
They suspect the knowing.
Yeah,
that is genius.
That's enough.
I would have so much money.
Oh my God.
We'd be, look at us, instantly with that information, we're like, ransom, we're going to get ourselves arrested.
Am I going to be a stalker? No, not a stalker. What is it? Like a PI?
Oh yeah.
A spy.
A PI, but accidental PI. I've accidentally seen them having sex.
Spy.
Spy. So they were the one that was told off for the thefts as well, were they? The person who's got the recording?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it was just another...
Oh, that would have been excellent, even better, but never mind.
It would have been better if it was the boss.
Yeah,
and the secretary going in there and bonking and stealing. At the same time.
Just like, take these pencils.
Yeah.
Oh, like, instead of making it rain with money and
stationery cupboard.
Throwing staplers at each other, making it rain with staplers and rubbers or razors.
Using sellotape
as a sex bagel.
A sex bagel. Yeah, it's so good.
So that would be great. So this is why we're not given that information.
Yeah, that's right. And that's also why we're not allowed to be in charge of the stationery cupboard.
Because we'd have sex bagels everywhere.
Oh, we'd be like, look at this tempting sex bagel. We'd lure people in, wouldn't we?
Look at my sex bagel. We'd just be weird, creepy paedophiles, but for adults. Just come look at my sex bagel. Craig, come on, Craig. Come on. Ian, come and have a look at my sex bagel. How's that going to go?
No, I didn't mean it like that, but okay.
But alright.
Okay, I don't know what I meant, really.
Like black market.
I meant like luring people in to the sex cupboard, to the stationery cupboard, with a camera in there to film them having a sex stationery party.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, blackmail?
Blackmail them all,
I guess.
At one point, does it just become that we're the problem, it's us?
Yeah. But
stalking and leaving cameras everywhere.
Lure them in with like sheets from a porno. Like different ripped up.
Get them hornier and hornier each step they take.
What? What's this? And they're like, oh wow.
Before they see the porn, they're just like in work mode. Before they get by the time they get the 3 steps into the cupboard, they're fully erect. Like, whoa! I wonder who's in here for me. And then there's a big pile of bagels at the end.
All these sex bagels.
Sex bagels and candles all lit. Rose petals around the floor.
Yeah. It's just romantic sex music.
Why does this get so ridiculous?
I don't know.
This is why we don't work in an office.
So, I mean, I wonder what he caught on the tape.
It's a good thing we're not there.
Probably nothing like that.
Probably everything like that.
Yeah, I think I'm imagining the sort of cupboard that would be in The Office.
Yeah, me too.
With Dwight and Angela.
So they're the ones having sex. Okay.
And Dobby and Mark Corrigan from Peep Show as well.
Yeah.
They did have,
office relations.
They did sort of hump in the stationery cupboard. So, I'm not the problem, it's me.
No, there's a lot of people doing it.
Yeah.
The media, all this sex in cupboards. There's a lot of people that do it.
Yeah.
And Chanukah and Mondley in a hospital. It looked like a cupboard. It was it was a janitor's closet or whatever they call it.
And the dad got way too involved with that.
He was really there.
He was really like a third wheel.
He was very good evening, Daddy. Anyway,
yes.
Is there anything else before we go off tangent, or should we smack a butt and call it a day?
I think we've ruined enough.
I think so. Sorry for all those visuals. But please, because you've enjoyed the visuals and you're all erect on the way to the stationery cupboards right now, please drop us a like. Put us on Spotify forever. Strap us on and strap us in your ears and your audio stems, whatever they want.
Yep, get them in there.
Yeah, and actually like us on things as well, please. That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
Yes, give us a like. Thanks, bitches. I love you. You're not bitches at all. You are great.
Hope you have the best week in the world, everybody.
Bye.